Okay, so we are going to attempt an upgrade of a Geo HA setup from it's currently 12.5.7, I believe. Yeah, to the latest 12.6 package. And we're going to follow the instructions that are listed here. Let me get to the right point here. And just a note, I have a pipeline running here that's just running tests against the cluster throughout the upgrade. And we'll see how that progresses as we do the upgrade. So starting with the first, it says we need to nominate primary deploy node and a secondary deploy node. So the primary one will be the first app node here at the top. Okay, and we'll get to the secondary node when we get to the second step. Okay, so first updating the Geo Primary, create an empty file. So we didn't upgrade yesterday. This file should still be there. Let me make sure. Didn't like my paste. Okay. Okay, so on all other nodes, excluding the primary deploy node, ensure that GitLab Rails auto migrate is set to false. So let's do that. It said all of them except the primary deploy node. Okay, so it's a false. False. Oops. And here it's set to true. Huh. Like the fastest way to find it. Mike, do you know the Vim shortcut to find?
Yeah, so hit / and then you can type a string there and it'll look for that.
You just do the whole thing.
And then if you want to find the next instance of it, hit enter, and then you can hit N. Oh, okay, so that was the only one.
Oh, so I guess it was actually commented out.
Yeah, it's from the template.
Sorry, it cut out.
So also you search after you for something that will attempt to did you catch that?
No, but I think what I'll do is sorry, it's the internet connection is not very good. I think I can just add it here at the bottom. Does that sound
Yeah.
Yep. I see it was commented out before. Okay. It's false. Okay. Let's just check what it is here. True. Okay, that's the deploy node, so it's okay. So on all other nodes, excluding the primary deploy node, ensure the nodes are running the latest code. So I'm going to run reconfigure. Okay. So the next step is only for the primary Gitly node, and it says to update the GitLab package. So I have the command here with the right version. Copy it. So this is the Gitly node. And in the meantime, since the next step for all the other nodes is to update, I'm just going to run that to save some time. Still running. Okay, so it's finished. Now I'm going to run reconfigure on the Gitly node. Okay. Okay, so the next step is on the deploy node, which is this one here, and it says it will update or install a new version. This. Okay. So now we're going to run this, copy this on the deploy node. Okay, so this I'll mark down. This has been known to be a little flaky, but I'm going to mark down when it failed. So this was when we were running the skip post deployment migrations on the deploy node. Make a note of that. Okay. So the next step is on all other nodes excluding the primary node. We're going to install the new GitLab package, the updated one. So we'll run that on the second app. Server. There we go. We've already run it on the Gitaly node. So over to the Redis node and the Postgres node.
There, there is a thing that I suppose we're not doing truly zero downtime because the primary deploy node is one of the nodes that is serving requests. So if you are using that node currently, like in the web UI, when you're like uploading attachments and stuff, then that could fail before the migrations are run or finish.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, got some other things failing here.
Oh.
Okay, so this was during step 1. Let's make a note here that when all the other non-deploy nodes were updating. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah. It's not really zero downtime. It's kind of hard to say because we know that there's one way in which we're not doing zero downtime. So, but maybe for next time, we need to remove the deploy node from the load balancer.
Interesting.
Before updating it.
Okay. Okay. Well, I have this video, so I'll know exactly when this failed. I'll take a note of that later. But it looks like all of the nodes have finished updating, so just keep going. The next step is to run Reconfigure. So that would be here. We've already done Gitaly. Let's go to Redis. You know what? I'm gonna just see what happens if I kick off another one to see how things go. Can at least get some information for the rest of the upgrade. It's probably, yep. Okay, I'm gonna start another one. Well, let me start the other one first. No, you know what? I have to stop this one. Smoke Suite is still running. Interesting. No, it's not. Okay. I actually have to make sure that that step runs, otherwise there might be some conflicts. It might start deleting things from the new pipeline. So I'll just let that run. Okay. Well, in the meantime, let's continue. So that was, we ran Reconfigure on all of the non-deploy nodes. Looks like they're all done. So for nodes that run Unicorn or Sidekick, so that's the app nodes. Hot reload, Unicorn, Sidekick.
You know, I noticed during the reconfigure, it said it restarted Unicorn and maybe Sidekick as well. So.
Oh, so maybe we don't have to do that step?
Yeah, but it's also kind of weird because we hop Unicorn because we don't want to.
Here.
Yeah, we hop Unicorn in our instructions because we don't want to interrupt things that are still running. But Reconfigure did a full restart of it, so that could be another problem for zero downtime.
Well,
Do we
in the
have
interest,
a
so go ahead.
do we have a document that for this, or should I just like post comments in the issue?
You can post comments in the issue. That would probably be the best.
Okay.
I'm still going to run it because that's how our instructions read right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And those are all the steps for the primary node. So let's see what's going on. Okay, it says, refresh, this is the admin. Okay, so this is updated. This should not be. We're going to do that right now. Move this. Delete this. So let me just arrange this a bit better. Okay, so create an empty file. It should already be there from the last upgrade, but check. And this is for all nodes, including the deploy node. The deploy node is going to be the first app server. Okay. Okay, excluding the deploy node, which is the first one, ensure Geo secondary auto migrate is set to false. Okay. Command. Auto migrate is false. Okay. It's false. 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 Let's just check what it is here. Oops. Okay. It didn't say to do anything explicitly for Geo secondary auto migrate on the deploy node. There's nothing like explicitly set. Do I need to explicitly set it? It's not in the instructions.
Are you saying for GitLab Rails auto migrate instead of geosecondary auto migrate?
Sorry, can you say that again? I was checking for this one, but you're saying about the GitLab Rails auto migrate?
Oh no, yeah, I was just asking if that's what you were asking. But yeah, we do need geosecondary auto migrate false, right? Oh, you're saying on the deploy node?
On the deploy node, yeah. There was no explicit step for checking it, but I just wanted to see what it was, and it's not there. It's not explicitly like set.
Right. Could you scroll down a little bit on the instructions where we update the deploy node?
Sure. So here you go,
Okay.
right here.
So we expect it to run the migrations on Reconfigure. But when you update, it reconfigures, right? Anyways, I think it's okay.
I think it's okay,
And,
yeah, because we did this yesterday too. Okay, let's go back, just make sure I don't skip anything. That was this step, and then, so excluding this, the deploy node, I'll run reconfigure. Do that now.
I'm a little confused because I'm not sure why we would update all the non-deploy nodes. Oh no, we didn't update them yet.
Not
Right.
yet. No, we're just checking that setting.
Okay.
Okay, so now on the Gitterly only node, we're going to do the update and install. Gitterly here. And I'll run update on the other ones in the meantime. Unpacking. Okay. I can start another one. Just make sure. Okay, so we were on updating Gitly node and it's finished. So let's reconfigure. Okay. Okay, now on the deploy node, we're going to update or install GitLab. This one up here. While that runs. The majority of these tests are running against the primary node, but some of these, well, the Geo ones will always involve replication to the secondary. Mm-hmm. So we'll see how those run. Okay, so now we're going to run this command. Yeah, well, although this is for the primary, so make a note of that. Okay, because that was the deploy node, and now we're going to update the rest of the nodes. So that's the second up node. We've already done Gitly. Okay, looks like we're all done. So we'll run reconfigure. Already done that one. Okay, and then restart these, the app nodes, even though you mentioned that might already be, looks like it might be already part of the reconfigure. Okay. Okay, so that was the end of step 2. Now we're going to run post-deployment migrations and checks. So we're going to go back to the primary deploy node and run this. Let me go back. Okay, verify geo configuration. Okay, you seen this before? The machine clock. Should I just check?
I have, try it again.
Try it again.
I have seen that, but I have never seen it be a problem.
Okay. Okay, so it's fine now.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So this step here, I think this is going to be corrected to be all on all deploy nodes, excluding the primary deploy node, as opposed to all nodes. I'm going to run.
Oh yeah, it's just.
Yeah, there's already an MR to change that.
It should just say on the secondary deploy node.
I'm going to run this on the secondary deploy node.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next two steps are to wait for the primary migrations to finish and the migrations to replicate. You can find data replication lag for each node listed on admin area Geo. These waits help ensure that the FTW tables are up to date. So go here, whoops. This is updated, still saying
0. Yeah, in practice, especially for our demos, this should be near 0.
Okay,
so yeah, it should be okay.
Okay, so the tables should be updated by now, or
yeah,
this is what happened yesterday. Is we saw this 0, so we're like, okay, I guess we've waited, where we don't have to wait.
Yes, yes, yep.
Let's see. The next step is to run Reconfigure.
The only thing is, like, if post-deployment migrations on the primary have well, yeah, you can see, because like in that earlier step where you ran the post-deployment migrations,
yep,
you saw them finish. So that really should be done. So
okay, let's see.
Should be good.
So we're going to run this on the secondary deploy node. This one. Configure. Okay, we'll run the geo check.
While you're waiting for that, could you do a find in the output of the reconfigure just above that for refresh? Nothing, huh? What about FDW or foreign? I see our check says we're out of date.
Yeah, so this is
I don't remember what the, okay, so in Reconfigure, it skips running foreign, refresh foreign data, or whatever it is. It skips that if it if it looks like it's up to date. So we can go up and find where it skipped it, if it did skip it. Now, apparently, I don't remember what that looks like. But don't we run the GitLab Geo check again and then just kind of like look up in the output for whether it's skipped doing the refresh? See
I'm
if
not
we
sure
can
if it was
find
actually like searching all of the, no. Okay. Oh, look. Okay.
What? Oh, it's happy now, or?
No,
Oh no, it's not.
still not happy.
Okay. Yeah. Can we see if it's maybe you could copy, could you copy the output of the reconfigure and paste it into the issue that we're doing this upgrade on?
Mm-hmm.
That might be relevant to fixing it.
It's an easier way of doing this, but okay, here. Okay, I've saved it in a text file, so I'll post that. In the meantime, hold on. Okay, shall I run the refresh foreign tables break task?
So what I would like to do before we do that is run Reconfigure one more time and see if it does it.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, let's run the refresh then.
Paste. Okay, looks okay now.
Okay.
I think I saw.
Okay.
Okay.
So, well, we got there, but we had downtime, it seems like,
Yeah.
and the refresh thing is still unresolved.
Let's take a look at that. I'm going to stop the recording. On.